Highly emotional day as the family, friends, and the community remember Florida Highway Patrol Trooper Joseph Bullock.
He was shot and killed in the line of duty last week on I-95 in Martin County. Today, a memorial service took place in Bradenton. Then, Trooper Bullock's body was taken to the Sarasota National Cemetery.
Our crews there are sharing the kind words and memories of Trooper Bullock from those services today. And we begin with WPTV News Channel 5 anchor Michael Williams live outside the church in Bradenton. Michael.
Good evening. Outside Bayside Community Church. From Alaska they came, California, Wisconsin, Utah, Kentucky, Pennsylvania, New York, and everywhere in between to join Treasure Coast and Palm Beach County law enforcement. By one estimate, some 2,500 strong, the contingent of law enforcement here today for this memorial, joined by Governor Ron DeSantis, other dignitaries, and ordinary citizens alike, to hear about a man, 42-year-old Joseph Bullock, who had an easy laugh, loved what he did for a living, was dedicated to the Treasure Coast, and in the end died doing what he loved. From across our community and every corner of the nation, Trooper Joseph Bullock's comrades came to salute his life. His character could be defined in countless ways, like the time Trooper Bullock came across a woman and family stuck on the side of the road.
He transported them to a motel, paid for the room, and bought their food out of his own pocket, so they could be off the highway and safe for the night.
Treasure Coast Congressman Brian Mast, an Army combat veteran, saluted Trooper Bullock, the proud Air Force veteran.
I think the biography of Trooper Joseph Bullock will say that he assigned his life to peace and assigned his life to the protection of others.
Before a room filled with those who know danger every day, Martin County Sheriff William SNYDER talked about faith and duty and destiny.
Trooper Joseph Bullock chose that destiny. In his Facebook, he wrote, "When I was 5 years old, I wanted to be a cop. When I was 41 years old, I wanted to be a cop."
There was recognition for Jamel Headings, the Riviera Beach policeman who shot and killed the motorist who gunned down Trooper Bullock.
And let's just say that that suspect that murdered Trooper Bullock couldn't hurt anybody else because of this detective. Thank you.
And poignant memories from Troop L out of Fort Pierce, who stood as one for their friend.
His laugh was infectious, and the more you rolled with his jokes, the more he'd laugh, which made everyone else laugh harder.
Military honors were accorded Trooper Bullock this day. The American flag presented to his mother and his father. And all leave here vowing he will remain with them in spirit as they do the work that defined his life and his ultimate sacrifice. A mother and a father, two sisters holding on to an American flag and to the memories of a life well lived, and secure in the knowledge at least that a law enforcement community from across this nation came to say, you mattered. Your life's work will be remembered. And then from here, the services moved to the burial ceremony at the Sarasota National Cemetery. And News Channel 5's MEGHAN McRoberts joins us now there live. MEGHAN.
Michael, this long day of tributes, high emotions, and just showing the utmost honor to Trooper Joseph Bullock, culminating this afternoon in the funeral, a very passionate funeral, one that was rich in tradition, which wrapped up just moments ago, honoring the long and passionate career that he had and honoring the sacrifice he made in the line of duty for his community. Hundreds of law enforcement officers and their families witnessing a missing man flyover, including helicopters from Martin and St. Lucie County Sheriff's offices, bagpipes playing Amazing Grace, and an honor guard folding the American flag to be presented to Trooper Bullock's family. And finally, perhaps among the most emotional moments of the day, his last call. Fellow members of Troop L also here speaking to us after the funeral about this heart-wrenching loss and how Trooper Bullock will be irreplaceable and leave a permanent impact on the Treasure Coast and the state. So the funeral wrapping up the public portions of today's tributes. Right now, family, closest loved ones are moving to a private burial, finally laying Trooper Bullock to rest. Michael, back to you.
Megan, thank you. More than a few speakers today referenced a biblical verse, Matthew 5:9. Blessed are the peacekeepers, for they will be children of God. Today they saluted a peacekeeper who kept our community safe for 19, almost 20 years. One final salute for the man whose call sign, his radio call sign 595, Joseph Bullock, now laid to rest. Reporting live in Bradenton, I'm Michael Williams, WPTV News Channel 5.